Welcome to SEC Second Look on AL.com. It is time for the playoffs. The Alabama Crimson Tide facing the Ohio State Buckeyes. Alabama a 9-point favorite. Mike, what does Ohio State have to do to pull the major upset here?
Well, I think obviously this is just about any game Alabama plays. They've got to at least not get whipped on the line of scrimmage. They may not control it, but they've got to at least not get whipped up front for Ohio State to have a chance. And the other thing I think they've got to do, they've got to get big plays. Certainly you saw that against Wisconsin with Cardale Jones and the big arm, Devin Smith and the deep threat. That is still where I think Alabama is most vulnerable, even though they've made a lot of strides at cornerback. For Ohio State to win this game, they've got to hit some big plays deep.
You hear a lot about Alabama being susceptible to a running quarterback. Does Ohio State have that now with a third stringer?
Yeah, he's certainly more in the Tim Tebow mold than the Nick Marshall mold, but Cardale Jones can run, and that's something that they've got to be aware of defensively, and it could play a factor in this game.
Alabama a big favorite. Do you think that's legitimate here? You think Alabama's the favorite to win the whole thing?
I think they are the favorite to win the whole thing. I think Ohio State may make this game a little closer than people expect, coming off the momentum of the big win in the Big Ten championship game. But I think Alabama is a more well-rounded team. I think the way they're playing right now, the way Blake Sims and Amari Cooper have got this going, the progress that they made on defense, particularly in the secondary, I think they're the favorite to win it all.
And real quick, to play in the national championship game, do you think it's going to be Oregon or Florida State as the opponent?
I like Oregon, and we've waited all year for Florida State's first half problems to catch up with it. If they continue to play bad in the first half as they have throughout much of the year, I think Oregon's going to dig them too big a hole to dig out of.
I'll take Alabama and Florida State for the matchup we've been kind of looking forward to for the entire season.